first moved here about 5 years ago, there used to be these crazy tea commercials. There were these large teacups. There's jets flying all over the place with red and I think green smoke trails, and it was about the best tea in Yorkshire. The Yorkshire had the best tea. Well, today we are in North Yorkshire, and some of the other things that they're great for is the cheese. The cheeses are out of this world. There's the Wensleydale Creamery, which is just up the street, and if you guys are familiar with Wallace and Grommit, as I am, you'll know that they are synonymous with Wensleydale cheese. Also, if you can look right out the window, there are these amazing landscapes. There's these large, expansive rock walls. There's sheep roaming the meadows. It's just beautiful in the mornings. There's like this fog rolling over the meadows. And right down the road here is the Black Sheep Brewery. And I'll let you guys figure out why they call it Black Sheep. There's a story behind it, but that's a story for a later date. But one other great thing is I'm sitting in this wonderful little library of this just beautifully eclectic, like stylized bed and breakfast. I've never stayed in bed and breakfast before, but we are staying here at the Stowhouse, and like wow man is the room that we're actually staying in, and it's named after a picture that's hanging on the wall. Every room has its own little name, and it's like this really quirky, and when I say quirky, I mean that in the utmost respect and admiration, that this place is owned and operated by Miss Sarah and her husband Phil, who were in the advertising agency in London, and they moved out to refurbish and remodel the Stowhouse, and I am so thankful that they did. But even with all of this quirkiness, it is the warmest and most inviting place that we've stayed at since we started doing Freddy the Foodie. And instead of me rambling on like I am now, why don't we do this? Why don't we get right into this? You guys watch this. Alrighty, so I'll see you guys in a bit.
Taxi!
Beautiful little fossil. Well, this is our bull's head, but the real interest is my side. It's a rather fine fossil here. It's a gastropod, a sea snail. Now, it's certainly not the biggest of its kind in the cave, but it is the finest example down here. Have a look as you pass by, and if you just point it out to those behind you. A gastropod, a sea snail. What you're feeling is a coral. The coral is slightly more resilient than the limestone it's in. So as the limestone's being dissolved, it's revealing the coral inside. And as you lightly stroke your fingers across there, the roughness you're feeling are the original branches of that coral. Anywhere between about 340 350 million. In wet weather, the water level there rises rapidly. Not only does it get deeper, it gets considerably longer. And people have had problems in the past holding the breath long enough to get back from the other side. But it's well worth going beyond that duck. At the other side of it, there's at least another 3.5 more miles of cave passage. So in the winter of 1970-71, a group of cavers called the Happy Wanderers started to explore the boulders beneath us here. Now, they were down in the stream passage below this chamber. They had no idea any of this existed. And they were looking for a way up, over the top of the duck and down the other side, so it could be avoided completely. Well, more's the pity, they never found such a route. But they thought they saw a potential way straight up through the boulders. And this is where Hilda comes in, Hilda Guthrie. The dummy down there on the chamber floor represents her. 19 years old, slim, agile, rather good climber. And unfortunately for Hilda, being the slimmest member of the party, she found herself being volunteered. She should be the first up through the boulders, and that's exactly what she did. Almost an hour and a half later, she'd climbed Big Bertha, squeezed her way up through the boulder choke here, digging away the clay with her bare hands where necessary, and she emerged on this chamber floor. By then her light was so poor She couldn't see the roof and she couldn't see the walls, but she knew she was in a big space by the sound, the echo.
Taxi!
Alrighty guys, so how was that? How stressful was that? Again, if you're a little bit claustrophobic like I am, the first 10 minutes of that, going down underground, especially the low spots, that really got to me. But I think the best part of the entire tour was Brennan. Mr. Brennan here had his own like personal tour guide, didn't he? Yeah, Mr. John, he was up at the front, and so he got to learn about what was stalactites and stalagmites, and I think hexagamites or something like that. He knows a little bit more than I do, but yes. Huh? It was twofer. See, I told you he knows a little bit more than I do. But this is what we're going to do now. We've done so much over the last 2 days that I am going to show you guys some of that footage. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to head right up the road here. There's a Michelin guide listed restaurant at the Asgard Falls Hotel, which is run by Miss Heather. And I'm told that the head chef, Mr. Gavin, has something very special that he's going to surprise us with. So this is what I'm going to do. We are going to roll this footage. We should roll the footage, right? We're going to roll the footage. So you guys, I think there's the Wensleydale Creamery, there are the falls, and I think there are some ruins, the Fountains Abbey. I think we're going to run that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up the road here a bit to the restaurant, and when we get back with a little TV magic, it will be lunchtime. So you guys enjoy this, and we will see you guys around lunch. Alrighty, bye-bye now. Alrighty guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed all of the footage that you just saw previously, but now this is what we all came here for, the main course. And right behind me over here is the head chef, Mr. Gavin, and he is going to tell you what we are about to have right now, Mr. Gavin.
Right, what we've got is some local venison, we've got some pickled mustard seeds, hen of the wood mushrooms, spinach, some mashed potato under there, and then a butternut squash puree and pickled butternut squash.
Oh, nice, nice.
And then we've got a red wine reduction and some rapeseed.
And is this one of your special? Is this your special?
It's one of the dishes on the menu though.
Oh, nice, nice. So I tell you what, guys, and we also right here we have the a black sheep bitter that we're going to get into, but I cannot wait to dig into this. I am going to get some silverware. Oh, thank you, Mr. Gavin. So also, Mr. Gavin, you guys are this restaurant is Michelin guide listed.
In the Michelin guide,
yeah. Yeah, and also a AA.
Rosé? Yeah, rosé.
Yeah, nice. And was that because of the food that you?
That's just based on the cuisine, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
They've both been in Wallace and I've been the head chefs.
Oh, the head chef. And you've been here what, 3.5 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, if you guys are here in North Yorkshire, Asgard's Falls, you have to come and see Mr. Gavin. He's the man. Yeah.
I'm going to hide back in the kitchen.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Alrighty. All right, guys. So here we go. I love venison. If I was a hunter, man. All right. Okay. Can you guys see this? Here, let me show you guys that. Okay. Wow. How tender is this meat? The puree, the mustard seeds. I've never had anything with mustard seeds before. These are really good. And the greens. Let's try the puree. Actually, you know what I need to do? What I need to do is, before I eat any of this, I am going to take some, what we'll do, this is what we'll do. We'll go away for a little bit, just a little bit. I'm going to take some pictures of this food before I eat it all. And then when I come back, then we'll finish it all together. Alrighty? So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so we are back. I cannot believe that I almost did that. I almost finished the food without taking pictures of it. That would have been a bad thing. But let's go ahead and let's continue to eat some of this venison. And oh my God, it is some of the tastiest venison I've had. You know, we've been here for 2 days now, and we have gotten to do so much. I've met so many nice people, so many nice friends. Met a little lady at Wensleydale in the creamery, Zoe, who actually studied in Sacramento, and I had the camera on, and she heard me. She's like, "Oh, you're not from here. Where are you from? Are you blogging?" And so we struck up a little conversation. And so yeah, there's another friend. I hope you guys enjoy the Stowhouse. It's not that I've always had this aversion to B&Bs, and not because I don't like people, just because I always thought if I'm staying in someone else's house, I'm just kind of like an unwelcome guest. And I guess those are my own shortcomings. But I always felt like that. And it has been a long time that I feel like this. Mother and I have been together about 18 years. And she's been trying to get me to go to the bed and breakfast for about 18 years now. That's a long time. And I'm really glad that I saved it until now in the Stowhouse. Everyone after this definitely has something to live up to. So, you know what? I think this is the part that I hate the most, and that is saying goodbye. But I hope you guys enjoyed everything that you saw this time. I hope it shows how much fun we actually had. But I want to thank, it's my time to thank Mr. Gavin, the head chef here, for cooking this incredible venison. And that's my word, incredible, amazing venison, and Miss Heather for allowing me to come in early and sit and have a bit. Also want to thank Miss Sarah and her husband Phil for creating the marvelous Stowhouse right down the road. If I could stay a little bit longer, for sure I would. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed all of the footage. I am going to finish this, and we will see you next time. Alright, bye-bye now. Alrighty guys, so you know what, I've been sitting here thinking while I was eating, if I were to do anything else besides Freddy the Foodie, I think I could. It would be maybe a bed and breakfast, and I think we could call it Grandma Betty's. Alrighty guys, so I am standing right here with Miss Sarah, and Miss Sarah owns and operates the Stowhouse here, and she has been such an incredible host. We've had such a great time. Really thank you for everything that you've done for us. And the breakfast was amazing too. But is there anything that you would like to say to everyone?
Well, it's been a pleasure having the guys. They've all been fantastic. Loved Yorkshire, appreciated everything it has to offer, and even better, they really love Stowhouse. So if any of you would like to come along, just look us up online and come and visit. Yeah, so what I'll also do, I'll also put all the information down in some of the descriptions. You can find all of the links on our social media pages. And again, we just want to say thank you, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week. All right then, bye. Bye-bye now.